Hello teachers, this is a brief introduction to the online teaching toolbox. So what is it? These are identified tools that can enable the teacher to deliver engaging learning experiences to the students and to prepare them to become future ready. This toolbox can be applied to any type of context, brick and mortar, online, distance, or even a hybrid mode. This toolbox is not mandatory. It's a suggestion of tools from the Teaching and Learning Innovation team. Just remember that we have a license agreement with each of the tools. And also, we are going to focus our professional learning opportunities around those tools. So what you see on your screen right now, this is FDR digital ecosystem. On the left, we have the platforms which are your non-negotiables. Atlas, Seesaw, PowerSchool, Zoom, and Clever for students. The online teaching toolbox is on your right, and that includes G Suite for Education, Padlet, Kami, Screencastify, Edpuzzle, and Quizlet. As you all know, we are a G Suite for Education school, and most of you are very familiar with a lot of the different tools that G Suite can provide us. We use it to communicate, to collaborate, to organize, and to engage your students. I want to point out two specific tools that you should be thinking about. One of them is a Jamboard. Jamboard's Google Suite's digital whiteboard that offers a rich collaborative experience for teams and also for your classrooms. You can watch your creativity unfold. You can create a jam, you can edit it from your device, and you can share it with others. Everybody can collaborate on the jam anytime and anywhere. Think about it as a big, huge bulletin board where you can put Post-its. Google Keep. Keep every thought. You can create notes, lists, you can send time and place reminders, and you can check off completed tasks. You can add collaborators to your notes and your links. You can add photos, drawings, or just draw on top of your photos. You can dictate your thoughts and Keep will actually transcribe them for you. And also you can do labels. If you're really interested to take your professional expertise in terms of Google Suite, I really encourage you to think about getting the certification for level 1 as a Google Certified Educator. Here's the link for you to get some training, gsuite.google.com/training. Once you have completed the training at your own pace, we have available voucher codes for you to take the exam. How do you do that? You only need to email ithelpdesk@amersol.edu.pe and just tell us whether you need an exam voucher code for level 1 or level 2. But remember, just do that when you finish the training. Padlet. Padlet is an online virtual bulletin board where students and teachers, they can collaborate, they can reflect, they can share links, pictures in a secure location. This works for synchronous and asynchronous collaboration. All the students and teachers at FDR has full access to Padlet Backpack. The only thing that you need to do is you go to amersol.padlet.org, and it's a single sign-on with your Amersol account, which is a Google account. Kami. Kami is a digital classroom app built to transform any existing document into an interactive learning experience. Let's hear from Kami.
As school closures increase due to the coronavirus outbreak, more educators are planning and preparing ways to implement remote learning for their students. We want to help. If you're looking for universally accessible tools to learn, create, and collaborate, there's Kami. To get started, open a file from Google Drive, upload one from your computer, or create a blank page. Create assignments and lessons for any subject using a variety of interactive tools. Leave instructions or video lessons to guide students through their work. Send assignments out to your students by sharing a link or through learning management systems. Kami works seamlessly with Google Classroom, Schoology, and Canvas, where you can create assignments, mark up, and grade using Kami tools. Students can express themselves however they'd like using a range of tools to complete their work. Students can collaborate in real time with their classmates on any shared file, drawing conclusions as a team and supporting one another. Teachable moments can happen at any time, so be there with your students to check on progress, answer questions, and intervene. When all is said and done, have your students submit their work for you to mark up and grade in Kami.
So that's a great tool for you to explore if you haven't seen Kami before. We're going to provide personalized training for each of the items inside the online teaching toolbox. Screencastify. Most of you already know or have used a screencast recorder, and this is the easiest video creation tool for the classroom. You can create, you can edit, and you can share videos in seconds. And you can share your videos also directly to Edpuzzle, which is the next teaching tool that I'm going to be showing you. But first, I want you to show you something really interesting that Screencastify has done, and that's Screencastify Submit. Let's hear from them. What is it?
Hi, I'm Laura from Screencastify. As a former teacher, I know how frustrating and time-consuming it can be to have my students create and send me their videos. We've been working on something that makes this whole process way easier. Screencastify Submit works in just 3 steps. First, teachers create a magic recording link. Then, they share that link with students. Students use the link to record videos that are automatically turned in. So how does this actually work? Teachers make an assignment, give it a title and instructions, and select the type of recording students can make. And ta-da! Now you have a link for your students. Share it in Google Classroom or any LMS that you use. Once students have the link, it's so easy for them. They'll use their Google account and don't need a Screencastify account or any extension.
Remember, Screencastify Submit, it's a single sign-on with your Google account for students and also for teachers. So here's Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a teaching tool that it's used to place interactive content into pre-existing videos from a variety of sources such as TED Talks or YouTube, or into videos that you have made or Screencastify videos that you have made. This is a great tool for asynchronous student-to-content interaction and also to get some formative assessment data. Let's hear a little bit from Edpuzzle.
Want to create amazing video lessons in minutes? Edpuzzle is your missing piece. With Edpuzzle, you can choose from the millions of videos available from YouTube, National Geographic, TED Talks, Khan Academy, and more. You can also reuse ready-to-go video lessons made by other teachers or upload your very own teaching video. Then, use Edpuzzle's video editor to create your perfect lesson. Embed your own questions to check your students' understanding, cut sections to show your students only the most important parts of the video, and even record voiceover so you can explain concepts in your own words. Once you've finished, you can assign it to your students in just one click and prevent skipping to make sure your students don't miss a thing. When you want to check in on your students' progress, use Edpuzzle's hassle-free analytics to get all the information you need. See who still needs to watch the video, what your students responded, and their total scores.
So that's Edpuzzle, and the same with Edpuzzle is a single sign-on with your Amersol Gmail account. And the last tool that we have is Quizlet. And here, Quizlet, it's a tool that allows you to engage your students when they're inside or outside of the classroom with interactive study materials, learning activities, and games. So it gives you just different learning activities, flashcards. They can learn, they can write, they can spell, they can test, and also has some play-based learning and gamification, matching, Gravity, and Quizlet Live. And the same with here, this is also a single sign-on with your Amersol account. Well, this is the SBR digital ecosystem, and my focus was on the online teaching toolbox. Remember, this is a brief introduction. You are going to reflect, and you're going to provide us as some data of where you are in terms of your skills and your experience, which each of the items is inside the online teaching toolbox. And that's going to help us create personalized PD opportunities for all. Thanks for watching.